I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and this is the show that dares to ask the question, are you smarter than a fifth grader? That's right, we give adults a chance to stand up here and prove that they are, in fact, smarter than 10-year-olds, and if they can prove it, they can win $1 million. This is our class. Laura, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer. All right, class, were you ready to meet our new student?
Yeah!
He is a 31-year-old phone sales representative who graduated from Dawson Elementary School. Please welcome Larry Reddick.
Larry, how are you? Good. You know, as soon as school is over today, somebody's going to go outside and say, somebody stole my bike. You got it laid in here.
I couldn't pass it up.
This is, I guess, a picture of you when you attended Dawson Elementary School?
Yep.
All right, now when you were in school, good student, bad student?
I was an excellent student.
Excellent student, really?
A's and B's.
These fifth graders here are going to be taking the same quiz that you're taking, and during the course of the show, you're actually going to be able to cheat off of them, so pick one of your classmates.
Young man, we'll take Jacob.
Jacob, come on, Jacob.
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob. Jacob, if you had to pick your most hated food in the entire world, what would it be?
Probably pizza.
Pizza?
Pizza from my school cafeteria.
Oh.
That stuff makes you puke.
All right, well, Larry, let me tell you how we play this game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from first grade through the fifth grade. The first correct answer you give us is worth $1,000. If you get to the 10th one and answer it correctly, it's worth $500,000. You answer all 10 of these correctly, we're going to give you an additional grade school question. It will be worth $1 million. And I'll tell you this, Larry, if any point during the game grade school questions just seem to be too overwhelming, you can drop out of school. You can leave with whatever money you've won up to that point. Only promise you have to make me is before you leave, you'll look into the camera and tell millions and millions of people, I am not smarter than a fifth grader. We got a deal?
I don't want to do it, but I'll do it.
There, all right. Let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Let's play the game. Larry, there's the subjects. Why don't you pick one for $1,000?
I'm going to go first grade spelling.
First grade spelling. All right, Larry, let's see your $1,000 question. How many times does the letter E appear in the following phrase? Pledge of Allegiance. How many times does the letter E appear in the following phrase? Pledge of Allegiance. All right, while your classmates thinking about this, let me tell you how they can help you. You have two cheats. One time, you may peek at their paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it. If you don't like it, you can go with your own. And you have one copy, which means once during the game, you can copy what your classmate has written down, but you must go with the answer they had written down. Or if you think you know the answer, once during the game, you can use a save. That means if you answer incorrectly, but your classmate at the podium answers correctly, they can save you.
All right.
All right, Jacob is locked in with his answer. How you feeling about this, Larry?
Well, I wish I could write it down so I could look at the spelling of it. If I do it in my head, though, pledge has...
If it helps to put your right hand over your heart while you do it, it's
yeah.
okay.
The word pledge has two E's. The obviously has one E. That's 3. Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge is 2. The gives me 3.
Pledge of Allegiance.
Are you trying to play games? I don't understand.
I'm just trying not to make this any more difficult than it already is. Read my lips. Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh.
I'm trying to help you here, Larry.
Thank you.
I don't know if this makes you feel any better. That pack of 5th graders over there all have the correct answer. Give me an answer, or you have 2 cheats up there. You can peek at Jacob's paper, or you can copy his paper.
I'm gonna answer
Okay.
on my own.
I admire your bravery. It's a first grade question.
The answer I'm going to give is 4.
Larry, was the first grade this tough for you the first time around? How many times does the letter E appear in the following phrase? Pledge of Allegiance. You said 4. Let's see what Jacob said. Jacob said 4. If you're
right.
wrong, he can't save you. But you're right. and
All
you got
right.
1,000. Woo! Good job, buddy. All right, we got $1,000.
All right.
Pick your $2,000 question.
How do you feel about animal science?
Good, but do a harder one.
Want to do a harder one?
Do like 5th grade U.S. history.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I love this. Larry says, how do you feel about animal science? And
It's-
Jacob
it's
says,
up to
good,
you.
do a harder one.
It's up to you, man.
This is the easy part of the show, Larry.
Right.
You got 9 subjects up there.
I'm going 1st grade animal science.
First grade animal science.
Okay.
Start out, get our toes
Right.
wet, and then we'll kind of wade into the pool here. For $2,000, Larry, here's your first grade animal science question.
Okay.
True or false? Walruses are native to the Arctic. True or false? Walruses are native to the Arctic. Good news is 50-50.
Yeah.
True or false? Larry, you look like somebody just gave you a wedgie. 50-50 chance. Jacob has locked in his answer. You could peek at his paper. You could copy his paper. You could go home with $1,000.
I am probably going to peek at his answer. It's kind of embarrassing, but
Yeah. Kind of embarrassing that you're getting applause for peeking at a 10-year-old's
Yeah, yeah.
paper. True or false? Walruses are native to the Arctic. Your 10-year-old classmates said true. Does that help at all, Larry?
I was leaning that way myself.
Sure you were. We'll see if Larry's leaning the right way right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Larry Reddick is playing for $2,000. The question, true or false? Walruses are native to the Arctic. Larry, you decided to peek at Jacob's answer. Jacob said true. Larry, do you want to go with what Jacob said, or do you want to go with your own answer?
I'm gonna go with his answer.
Larry says true.
Come on.
is true. You got $2,000.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so you need to pick another one.
All
you got
right.
$2,000. Kyle.
Come on, buddy. Let's do this.
Well, you got $2,000. You're playing for $5,000, Larry. Pick another subject.
Do you feel good about astronomy?
Astronomy, yeah. I'm good at astronomy.
We're gonna do astronomy.
Astronomy. Shooting for the stars. For $5,000, our 4th grade astronomy question is, what constellation contains the Big Dipper? Larry, you look like somebody just stole your lunch money. Your classmate is locked in.
I don't have a clue.
See, I got nervous when you jumped up to 9-year-old questions, you know?
Yes, I'm gonna need a copy of Kyle, I think.
We're 3 questions into a 10-question test, and you've cheated twice, Larry. You want a copy off of Kyle?
I have to. I don't have a clue. Hope you got it, buddy.
Larry, if you had to guess, if I made you answer something, what would you say?
Orion?
I'll tell you this, it ain't Orion. The correct answer is Ursa Major. For $5,000, let's see what this 5th grader said. Ursa Major.
Oh, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you.
Nice job, Kyle. If it makes you feel any better, I'm glad I'm not taking the test, too.
All right.
If you made it to $1 million,
Yes.
just hypothetically, what would you do with it if you had $1 million?
Well, for starters, I would have to take my beautiful wife on a shopping spree.
Yeah.
Okay.
After that, I'd probably splurge a little bit and buy that Lamborghini I've always wanted and give it a nice custom camouflage paint job, maybe write class of '94 on there.
Camouflage Lamborghini. That's not even might be a redneck. You are a redneck. That makes a lot of sense. Have a $250,000 car and then paint it where nobody can see it. But you're a redneck with $5,000 right now. We are playing for $10,000, Larry. Pick a subject.
All right, let's see. I'm going 2nd grade grammar.
For $10,000, our 2nd grade grammar question is, what is the suffix of the word unfortunately? What is the suffix of the word unfortunately?
I remember in grammar, the prefix is the letter, the letters before the main verb. Yeah, or adjective. You understand.
Your command of the English language is impressive, Larry.
And the suffix, I believe, was at the end of the adjective. So I'm gonna say the suffix. Well, actually, let me lock my answer in.
What's your answer?
The suffix of this word is ly.
It was not a good subject for me.
You look a little nervous.
Well, he's
It
making me
wasn't
nervous.
a good subject, but I was okay at it.
What do you think of my answer?
Like 95%.
That's good. It's pretty good. We'll take 95.
Why don't you go ahead and make it 100? That's the right answer.
All
It is
right.
why you
Yes.
got
Well, thank you for your help. You did a good job.
$10,000. Kyle, great job.
Good job, Kyle.
All right, Larry, pick another classmate.
Alana.
Alana.
to help you.
Larry, you've got $10,000. Pick a subject, Larry.
Let's do the third grade measurements.
Third grade measurements. $25,000. It's a big question, Larry, because up to this point, if you lost, you were going home with nothing. You get this question right, no matter what happens the rest of the game,
feel much better.
You have a minimum of $25,000 you're leaving us with.
Come on, Alan.
Let's see our $25,000 question. How many teaspoons are in 5 tablespoons? How many teaspoons are in 5 tablespoons? Alana has locked in her answer, Larry. You can walk away with $10,000. You got a save left. I mean, if you think you have an answer and you're wrong and she's right, she can save you. You make it to the $25,000 level. You ever cooked anything? I mean, with a recipe? Teaspoon? Does Larry cook? No. Your wife's like, forget it. Teaspoons, tablespoons.
Well, just by looking at them in the drawer, they're about half the size.
By looking at them in the drawer.
10,000 is just the amount I was going to give to my wife. I need to go, what about me?
I need a camouflage Lamborghini.
That's right. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to guess that a teaspoon goes into a tablespoon 2 times. If I get it wrong, hopefully Alana will save me. So...
What's your answer, Larry?
The answer I'm going to say is 2 times 5 equals...
And you said you were good at math?
You're good at math, Larry. Come on.
2
You need
times
an
5
answer.
would equal 10. So I'm going to say 10 teaspoons.
10 teaspoons.
Please, please, please.
You got 2 fingers crossed right now. Let's see what the 5th graders seated at their desk said. Your classmates at the desk said 15.
Oh.
How you feeling?
Terrible.
A spoonful of sugar is supposed to help the medicine go down. That doesn't make you feel too good. You know why they said 15? 15's the right answer, Larry. Okay, Larry, Alana is the only one that can keep you in the game.
Come on.
We're gonna find out what Alana wrote when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Larry Reddick is playing for $25,000. Larry, the answer to the question, how many teaspoons are in 5 tablespoons, is 15. If Alana did not say 15, you're going home with nothing.
Please, Alana.
He's begging a 10-year-old girl to bail him out. May we please see Alana's answer?
Please. Please.
15, Larry! You got $25,000!
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Larry! Yeah! You're a foam manufacturing sales executive.
Yes.
Is that a good paying gig or not?
Yeah, I can't complain. I mean, I'm able to support my wife to stay at home and take care of our children.
That's a good job. I would imagine $25,000, nice little bump.
I was gonna buy a couple diapers.
Couple of diapers. Oh, I will tell you this about diapers, and I only learned this because I have children myself.
Yes.
When it says 8 to 10 pounds on the side of the box, they're not lying. That's all they'll hold. That's all they will hold. Larry, the good thing about the next question, it's worth $50,000. Here's the bad news. You've used your save and all of your cheats. Your classmates can no longer help you. It's just me and you now. Pick a subject, Larry. Let's go for $50,000.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with third grade health.
Third grade health, he said. For $50,000, Larry, here's your question. What is the name of the largest bone in your body?
Oh, I think I know this one.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You notice I didn't bring this up front before the question, but I was a health science major.
Oh.
And now that I know the question, I'm not afraid to mention it. I didn't
I
want to
believe
embarrass
you. I mean, don't
myself.
get cocky because you've cheated on their paper several times. But I like the fact you're making me feel better. I like the fact that you think you know this one. I will say the only person more surprised than me when you said, I know the answer, I think was your wife.
The largest bone is it's in your leg, the top portion called the femur.
$50,000. You said it's in the leg, it's the femur. That's what Spencer said too.
All right. I feel good this time for the first time.
You're doing good, Larry. There may be an ice cream sandwich at lunch today. To go along with the $50,000 you just won.
It's unbelievable. All right. I was just getting warmed up in the beginning. Now I'm ready to play.
You can walk out of here right now with $50,000. If you answer this next question incorrectly, you're going to give back $25,000.
50,000's not going to buy me the Lamborghini. Let's go forward.
For $100,000, what subject would you like?
I gotta stay away from the social studies, history, geography. Stay away from that. I'm gonna go for a shot at the physical science.
Here it is. On the periodic table, what element is represented by the letters Na? On the periodic table, what element is represented by the letters Na?
I think Na is one of those tricky ones on the periodic table. I think it was salt, which is also known as sodium.
You got the double
I need
finger
'em.
cross thing
They're
going on
working.
again. How you feeling, family? Come on. Larry, Larry, Larry.
Please.
I said you could walk out of here with $50,000. You were happy at $25,000.
But now I can get the car if I keep going.
When was the last time you looked at the periodic table?
I think junior high school.
Now, what about Na makes you think sodium?
Well, I know there were a couple of tricky ones, and
They did that on the periodic table just to mess with folks. Periodically, you know.
I just can't think of any other elements that begin with Na. That makes me think it's one of those tricky ones.
And so that made you think of sodium.
It's something that's kind of in the back of my head, but I'm not 100% sure. But if I want the car, I have to go forward. Please,
Larry,
please,
Na on the periodic table means sodium. You have $100,000. we are going to be playing for $175,000 right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We are playing for $175,000. Larry, you have $100,000.
I don't know, Jeff. These last three
You have $100,000 you didn't have when you walked in here today.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This is, and I'm kind of scared going forward because these are three that I just don't want to touch.
You know,
We could at least
you could
take
buy
a look.
a used Chevy. Take her shopping and pay for her to go to college.
It's true. I gotta at least take a look, though.
You want to take a look?
Yes.
All right, Larry, for $175,000, pick a subject.
Second grade, world geography.
Second grade world geography. That's got to make you feel good when you're looking at your family and they have to pick between a fifth grade and a second grade question and all of them are going.
Right.
This question's a multiple choice question.
Okay.
If you answer and you answer incorrectly, you drop down to $25,000. You're given $75,000 back. If you're correct, you're up to $175,000. For $175,000. The question is approximately how much of the Earth's surface is covered by oceans? 70%, 80%, or 90%? One of the three of them. You answer this question wrong, Larry, you're giving back $75,000.
That is tough.
Well, I'm second grade.
Jeez, I think I know it, but I don't know if I can chance it, though. I don't know. I think I...
Come on, it's multiple choice, man. Do it!
Do you think you know the answer?
I think I do, but I don't know what. I don't know if I can risk it. I think I'm gonna have to drop out.
You know what, Larry? In this case, there is no shame in dropping out of school. I think you did a wise thing. If you had to guess, what would you have said?
If I were to just guess, I was gonna say 70, A.
70% is the right answer, but you have $100,000.
I can't complain with that.
Congratulations. Well, remember, you made me a little promise. You said if
Yes,
you had
I
to
did.
drop out of school, that you'd look into the camera and tell the millions of folks watching.
I am not smarter than a fifth grader, but I have got $100 grand.
We'll be right back with more Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, class, you ready to meet our new student? She is a 38-year-old real estate agent who graduated from Woodside Park Elementary. Please welcome Susan Gargiulo.
How are you guys?
Hi, Susan. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, pick a classmate and let's get started.
Okay, let's see. How about Laura? Laura. Yay, Laura. Woo! All right, Laura.
All right, Susan, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? All right, Susan, pick a subject.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pick first grade grammar, please.
First grade grammar. Susan, for $1,000. Here's
Okay.
your question. How many pronouns are in the following sentence? Teddy and Greg went to the circus and bought 5 sodas. How many pronouns are in the following sentence? Teddy and Greg went to the circus and bought 5 sodas. Do you know what a pronoun is? I would think that might be.
Yes, I do. I
a
do
key
know
to
what a
this.
pronoun is.
Okay.
A pronoun replaces a noun. And I do not see any pronouns in this sentence. So I am going to say there are 0 pronouns in this sentence.
Your answer was 0.
Yes,
How much money did you have before the question?
0.
Now you got $1,000 because you're right.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Not so bad, huh?
I think I might pass out at this point already.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
So you got
Okay.
$1,000. Pick another subject. Let's get 2,000.
Okay. First grade animal science, please.
All right, Susan, for $2,000, here's your first grade animal science question. What is the largest species of bear? What is the largest species of bear? Your classmate Laura has locked in with her answer.
Species, so like a polar bear or I'm a grizzly bear. Polar bear, a grizzly bear.
Care Bear?
Okay, let me just think about this one more second. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The grizzly bear, but then the polar bear just seems like he'd be so much bigger out on the tundra. The fur,
How big are they?
really big.
You've got 2 cheats.
Okay.
You could peek at Laura's paper. You could copy Laura's paper. If you think you have an idea, you could answer, and if you're incorrect and Laura's correct, you can use your save, or you can walk away with $1,000.
I would like to peek.
All right.
Come on, Laura.
Peeking on a first grade question. All right. What is the largest species of bear? Your classmate Laura said polar bear.
I was thinking polar bear. I'm sure he's got to be the biggest one because the grizzly bear, I just don't, I'm picturing, I've never actually been up against a bear, but, you know, so. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to have to say polar bear.
She said polar bear. You said polar bear. We're going to find out if that's the right answer when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah.
Our contestant, Susan Gargiulo, has $1,000. She's playing for $2,000. The question was, what's the largest species of bear? You had to peek. Your 5th grade classmate said polar bear. You decided to go with her answer. It's a wise decision. You got $2,000.
Thank you.
Good job, Laura.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pick another classmate and let's go for $5,000.
I'm going to pick Spencer.
Spencer, come on up, Spencer.
All right, Spencer. Thank you.
It says you have 2 children. How old are your children?
I have a 9-year-old. He's in 4th grade. And I have a 4.5-year-old.
Okay, and I think they're here in the audience today. Hey, y'all, how are you?
Hi.
So, you've probably helped him with some of this stuff.
I have. I'm hoping this is going to help.
All right, Susan, you got $2,000. We're playing for $5,000. Pick a subject.
You know, I really want to try to stay small so I don't overwhelm myself quite yet. And I think that what I'm going to do is go ahead and go for 2nd grade U.S. Geography.
2nd grade U.S. Geography. For $5,000, Susan, here's your question. How many U.S. states border the Pacific Ocean? How many U.S. states border the Pacific Ocean?
Okay. Pacific Ocean over here. So let's see, we've got Washington. I mean, this should be a no-brainer, right? But I'm feeling the pressure. Oregon, California, and then we're into Mexico. So I am going to say 3 states border California. I mean, Pacific Ocean. I'm sorry.
Your answer is what, Susan?
3 states.
3.
Yes.
That's not what Alana wrote.
Oh.
Let's name them. Let's go through your little map in your head.
I'm like doubting myself right now. Okay, we have Washington,
That's right.
Oregon,
Right?
California,
Right? Think of any more states on the left side of the map.
Hawaii.
And?
Oh. Alaska.
I'm looking at your 4th grade son over there.
I'm sorry, Nicholas.
Susan, the correct answer is 5.
Right, 5. Oh.
If Spencer didn't say 5, you're going home with nothing.
I know. Oh, Spencer, save me.
If Spencer said 5, you got $5,000. You're begging a 10-year-old to save you.
Yes.
How many U.S. states border the Pacific Ocean? Spencer said 5.
Can you believe it? Really?
Pick another subject. Let's turn 5,000 into 10,000. Come on.
I'm going to do 2nd grade earth science.
2nd grade earth science. For $10,000, let's see our 2nd grade earth science question, please. True or false? Stratus clouds are typically at a higher altitude than cirrus clouds. 50-50 shot on this one. Spencer has locked in his answer. What are you thinking, Susan?
Well, let's see. Cirrus clouds are the wispy clouds. And let's see, stratus clouds are more like a blanket cloud.
Still a little cloudy on the answer, though.
You know, I think that Spencer's a smart kid, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and copy his paper.
All right, Spencer, don't tell me your answer, just tell me how you're feeling about your answer.
I feel like a cirrus cloud, wispy.
Good.
Susan, I'll tell you this. The correct answer is false. We're going to find out what Spencer said next time on Are You Smarter Than